Yeah, that's right. It's another episode. It's another video. It's your man, VACAY-J. And if you're loving Ruthless, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Absolutely like and comment below. We are going to get into episode 18, the recap and review for the entire episode. Now listen, before we get into that, if you missed any episode, definitely check out all my recaps so you can get caught up in everything. So let's get into episode 18 recap. So it's called Precious Armor, all right? And I thought this was very interesting how, the highest was talking about it. So it says, River leads Daikon to an unsightly scene on Yancey's bus. Yeah, there's more to that as well. But as we left off, we see Daikon caught River trying to sneak into that safe. So, of course, he's asking him, what are you doing? Why are you going through the safe? And, yeah, of course, he's getting physical with him. He's like, you trying to steal from us? You trying to steal from us? And River is really on some begging, I'll do whatever you want. Of course, Daikon's like, get off of me. You've been stealing, Who'd you get the key from? You got it from Yancey? Really? You and Yancey trying to steal stuff? So he's like, nah, Yancey doesn't know. So River is totally caught out there as we suspected it was going to happen. And he's like, all right, let's go see Yancey right now. And Daikon, he's not playing. Daikon, the past couple episodes, he's been ruling with an iron fist for real. And he's like, yo, you better get on that bus right now. I'm going to tell the highest. We're going to talk to Yancey. So they get on that bus and come right off the bus. And he's like, yo, you took out Yancey. And River's like, no, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. No. So, Daikon's like, you know what? I'm going to tell the highest, but before we do all that, let's see if you tell me everything. But for right now, I'm going to put you in the freezer. So he puts him in the freezer, y'all. Crazy. All right, now back at the punishment room, the punishment trailer. Looks like Elder Mother was trying to sneak in some food to the other Elder Mother. Daikon catches her right out there red-handed. He's like, you better not be sending or bringing food to prisoners in the prisoners trailer, right? And she's like, who says, let's go see the highest and see what he says. He's like, let's go see the highest. Let's go see what's going on with the highest. And look at her face. She's looking like a freaking little baby. He's like, well, we're going to talk to the highest in the morning. You're not going to mess with him right now. He's like, yeah, skedaddle, get out of here. So now you look who's back. It's your boy, Big Blue. What up, Blue? As playing Andrew. So Andrew is back. I know y'all been asking about him, right? We've been like, yo, where's Andrew at? What's going on? He must have been doing another show or something, right? So we got Daikon and Andrew. He's like, yeah, you came back. I see you got the mission done. Andrew's like, yeah, it's all done. I took care of it. And Daikon's like, yo, we had some incidents. People have been deserting. And he's like, what, deserting? And Daikon's like, yeah, see, I don't know why. See, why people deserting us? It is what it is. It's like, well, he said, well, Tally deserted us, was one of the deserters. And of course, Andrew's like, Tally, for real? That's his long lost love, right? So it is what it is. So they go to the highest. Andrew presents a flash drive of the ring footage that the highest said would be there. And Andrew was to make sure that your girl Melanie wasn't on any of that footage at all, taking out the deputy. So, of course, the highest is pleased about this. And he's like, hey, listen, when you go out there to look for Tally, take Andrew with you. And so he's trusting in Andrew now. Andrew has proven himself to be loyal to the Raku, right? So Daikon comes out. He's like, yeah, the highest really liked you, everything. And here comes Clark. Yeah, yo, he's out of breath. He's like, yeah, Tally got away, and yeah, she stole the ATV and crashed it. And he's like, all right, listen, your mission is to go out there and to find her, right? To find Tally. And you can see it in his eyes. You can see he's pissed off, right? Now we go back to the trailer, and who do we see? We see your girl, Ruth. And she's telling Melanie, hey, it's time to get up, time to get up. Of course, she don't want to get up. She's like, I don't want to go. She's lost hope. But Ruth was like, listen, you better get up because, they're going to get you. They're going to get me. We responsible for each other. And again, Melanie, she's done. She got all juiced up. But Ruth was not playing. She's like, you better get your butt up, girl. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing. Like, we on a mission here. You mess around and get all of us done up, right? You get all of us taken out. She looking back like, why I gotta get up? Why I gotta get up, right? Shoot, you better get up. So here we go. Ruth is always doing laundry, which is good because I'm sure it's kind of funky in there, you know what I'm saying? So your girl Joan rolls up. She's like, yeah, River got caught. Daikon put him in the freezer. And, Ruth was like, where's the keys? She's like, I don't know. And, they're kind of going back and forth like, yo, what does that mean? Does that mean we all going to die? Does that mean we not going to get out of here? So, it's just kind of going back and forth about how this is just not a good look. It's just not good at all. They still don't like each other, but still they know. So Ruth was like, you better just have a smile. Just walk away with a smile. Basically, just play the game, just play the game. So your boy Drew, he comes back, and him and Clark, they go and talk to Daikon, and they were searching for Tally all night. They couldn't find her. Daikon, he concerned. He really concerned. He's like, man, this girl gonna go to the government. She gonna tell everybody, what's going on. And they're like, yo, we need some bloodhounds. Like, yo, those neighbors, they got bloodhounds, they got dogs, so we gotta see what we can do. He's like, I'll talk to the highest. So Andrew's just like, yo, let me go get something to eat real quick. So he goes to the kitchen. And of course, Elder Mother Martha is always flirting with the guys. So she's like, oh, you're back. I'm glad you're back. Like Elder Mother Martha put some makeup on or something. Like she trying to look extra cute for the guys and all of that. And Ruth's just sitting over there like, this girl, man, this lady. But, Drew was playing the games like, yeah, I like you. You like me too. I know. We like each other. And it's like, where's Daikon? Oh, he's going to go see the highest. So, of course, Elder Mother Martha, she's like, man, I need to go talk to him. So Elder Mother Martha leaves, and here comes Drew. Andrew, he's like, hey, what happened to Tally? And Ruth was like, huh? What do you want to eat? What do you want to eat? Acting like she doesn't hear him talking. She's, oh, okay, you're going to get some eggs and grits. He's like, listen, you can trust me. So they go back and forth about who to trust and who not to trust and how he can tell. He's like, listen, you can tell me. You can tell me, you from the streets. Use your guts. Like, you can trust me. So they finally confess to each other, what's going on. And, he lets him know, like, hey, listen, I was on a mission to do this and do that. Like, I want to make sure Tally's good because he's with my child. So Ruth was like, listen, this is what's going on. They killing deserters in the back of the punishment trailer. And he's like, yo, who did it? That look right there is like, she told him Daikon did it. So he's like, all right, I'm going to do what I got to do. Elder Mother Martha rolls up to the highest spot as your boy Daikon's about to go talk to him. And they going back and forth. Yeah, man, the highest, the lowest comes out. It's like, are you guys bickering like little kids? She's like, I'm sorry. So he tells her to leave, and Daikon's just kind of like scared to tell him, like, yo, we still didn't find Tally. We need to get some bloodhounds. And it's like, yeah, the neighbors got it. So Highest was like, yo, well, go get those dogs. Like, do what you got to do. Anybody stands in our way, boom. He's like, yo, go get Tally's daughter. And basically, they're going to use Tally's daughter as bait, right? So back in the kitchen, they talking, Ruth and Andrew, and they see Daikon going to the children's trailer. And they're like, yo, Daikon don't go to the children's trailer. Daikon gets Tally's daughter because they're going to use her as bait. So Andrew goes out there to find out what's going on. He's like, hey, brother, hey, brother, what's going on? Yeah, so you got the child. Oh, I'm taking it to the highest. And Andrew's like, yo, couldn't I take it? He's like, no, go get some rest, man. Daikon always telling people, go do this, go do that. All right. But he's like, nah, we got a mission. Go sleep for an hour. And basically, we got a mission. And, he's going to tell him what the mission is. But still, Andrew's just like, yo, what is this about? But he goes back in. He's like, I'm going to go eat. So Ruth is like, what happened? What happened? Talk to me. He's like, yeah, he's just taking Tally's daughter to the highest. And she's like, you know what they're doing. You're not stupid. They're using her as bait to get her to come out. And that's what they're trying to do, trying to get her to come out of the woods once she knows that her daughter's out there, that they may try to hurt, Tally's daughter. So Ruth was like, yo, you got to do something about this. We got to do something about this. This is not good. We don't want Tally to die. So, they're thinking about a way in which they can save the child and save Tally at the same time. All right. So Daikon brings the girl. The highest comes in. Oh, you're so cute. This and that. You're the precious child. And he's like, Uncle Daikon's going to take you on a ride today. And it's going to be a nice ride on the ATVs, on the four-wheelers. You're going to have fun. And the way that he's talking to her, real creepy, because he has every intention on just using this child, using Tally's child to lure him out. And if, this is the crazy part, if Tally doesn't come out for her daughter, they're going to make the daughter go to the Raku. Crazy, right? The lowest, he is the lowest for real. So Ruth comes out of the trailer and she rolls over to the highest's house. Daikon and the highest is talking. And the little girl's outside. Tally's little girl's outside. So she snatches her up like, all right, let's go. Let's get out of here, right? She's trying to save her. And Daikon comes out because he hears footsteps on the porch. And he's like, hey, what are you doing? Stops Ruth in her tracks with Tally's daughter. He's like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I thought she was, lost or whatever. I'm just taking her back to the other kids. She's like, no, she's coming with me, da-da-da-da. I mean, it's kind of a weird thing, man, to be using children just to get, the mother, get Tally, man. It's kind of sick for real, and Ruth knows that. And she's just like, you okay? She goes to hug her and everything, just make sure you're all right. Are you okay? Ruth has a feeling that they're doing something. She figured it out, that they're going to use Tally's daughter as bait, just to lure her out, just so they can take her out, man. So, Ruth has real concerns that she's hugging the baby girl. And Daikon's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? They just have no heart at all. Daikon, the lowest, that's why I call him the lowest. No heart, no compassion at all. And now, the highest is like, what was you doing? What were you doing? Why'd you try to take her? Oh, I thought she was lost. I was just going to take her back to the kids. And they go back and forth this conversation. And, the lowest is like, they're our precious armor, because if they, if the government knew that there were kids in here, they wouldn't run up in here thinking that we was going to do something to the kids, So you got a sick, twisted mentality and mindset about using the kids to protect the campus, to protect, the Rockaduki, right? So Ruth goes away. The highest sees Joan. Is like, hey, Joan, run over here. And she runs over like this little munchkin. She runs over to him. Now they're behind the campus. And he's like, hey, how long has this car been here? Have you seen Lilo? And she's like, no, I don't know. He's like, who told you that, Lilo left his car here? And she was like, oh, I think there's Oliver. And he's like, well, where's he at? And she's like, I don't know. I told you that's the line, boy. I don't know. So he sees Clark. He's like, boy, come here. Like everybody's a boy to him. He's like, yes, Dave. Yes, Dolores. And he's like, listen, what's this car doing here? Like, seriously, how long has this car been here? And he's like, I don't know. Everybody doesn't know anything when it comes down to talking to the the highest. Right? So he's like, you know what? What's that smell? Uh-oh. He starts to smell something. He's like, I want you to open that lock, right? Just try to open the lock. So he tries to open it, and your boy, the highest, is like, listen, I'm going to open it myself. Uh-oh. The highest is about to open the trunk. Oh, shoot, what's about to happen? He opens the trunk. And they're like, oh, my God, what the heck? Man, he covers his mouth so sick. He's like, that's disgusting. And he sees Lilo, and he's like, man, but then it looks like he gets mad. What's going to happen next in the next episode of Tyler Perry's Ruthless? We shall see. But now the highest knows. Man, this is going to mess up plans with a lot of things, with them getting the money and them getting out of there, boy. It's about to get really intense, y'all. Really intense. So we shall see what's going to happen. Y'all stay tuned. Definitely give me your thoughts, your opinions. Drop that below. And y'all know what it is. I appreciate your love and support and appreciate you watching. Let's continue on and keep this thing going, all right? Y'all know what it is. You know what it is. It's your man, VACAY-J. And until next time, salute.